Hi, I would like to tell you what I think is the most important feature in video recording. It'll save you a lot of trouble and a lot of time if you have this feature. Well, first I can tell you, I got this Nikon point and shoot camera. Open it up, Nikon point and shoot. This video camera, which I've used a lot, doesn't have that feature. I went online to look at a $500, they call it DLSR or whatever, to see if it had that feature. The $500 camera doesn't have the feature. That's going to save you time and trouble. Now, I'm videoing right now through a LifeCam camera on top of my computer. That doesn't have the feature at all. So I can't buy one of these cameras and get that feature. I can't buy a LifeCam type camera that hooks up to your computer. I can't get that feature. That's so important. But I do have that feature. And it's right on here. It's on the cell phone. The little gimmicky cell phone, this is like $90 LG cell phone, has that feature that saves you tremendous amount of time and trouble. Well, you've listened long enough. I'm going to tell you what that feature is. That's so fantastic. It's called the pause button. Cell phone has the pause. At least it's LG. Hopefully other cell phones have the pause. They have video and they have the pause button. And what's so great about the pause button? Well, on a regular camera, you press the record button and it starts recording. Then you press the record button again. It stops recording. So now you have one recording. Well, say you're doing a YouTube demonstration. Well, you can't have the camera going constantly, or you can have it going constantly, but you're setting things up. And while you're setting up, you don't want the camera running on the setup. You want to edit that out. So, like the Nikon camera, you take a shot, you do the explanation or whatever you're doing, and then you stop it. Oh, that's one segment. Then you set up and do whatever you're going to do. Now you start the recording again. And then you stop that. That's the second segment. And you repeat that third and fourth segment. So now maybe you've got 5 or 6 separate recording segments that you have to tie together. Well, that means you have to have software to take each element and make it into one large element, one finished product. Let me tell you, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work stripping or stitching these elements together to make one final video. But if you use your cell phone and you have one segment, you take your one segment. Instead of stopping the recording, you hit pause. Now, you can put the phone down, set up your second segment, get on top of it, hit record, and repeat that 3, 4, 5, 8 times, whatever you need. But what you have now is you have the one recording of the entire segment. You don't need to do any stitching together or any editing. That cuts down tremendous amount of time in making a video. So I'm showing you the most important piece of equipment that you can have in video recording is having something that you record and hit a pause button. And so far, I've only come across a cell phone is the only thing that has the pause button.